Welcome back to Maths class students. Let us continue with chapter number 4, playing with numbers. In the last video, we understood prime numbers, composite numbers, co-prime numbers and even and odd numbers. So today we are going to understand the divisibility test. Today's topic is test for divisibility. Now you used to divide the numbers many times, right? So here is one shortcut to divide the number, means to know that whether that number will be divisible by the given number or not. Suppose if you are having one number that is a very big number. Now if you want to reduce it, or if you want to solve it with any other number, if you want to cut it with any number, then what you will do, you will divide that number with other number, right, to make that number smaller. So for that you need to think in your mind that whether this number will be divisible by the numbers or not. So for that we are having the test for divisibility. Here is the test of divisibility conditions. First one is 2. Now suppose if in unit place the number is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that is even number. So if at the unit place there is a even number, means that number if you will divide it with 2, you will get remainder 0. So this is the divisibility test for 2. If any number's unit place is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, means that number is divisible by 2. Second one is sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 3. Now here, suppose you are having one number that is 123, okay, 123. Now you add that numbers. If you add that number 1 plus 2 plus 3, what you will get? You will get 6. So you know that 6 is divisible by 3 because 3 twos are 6. It's easy. So that number is divisible by 3. What you are going to do? You are going to add the digits. Let us take one more example for 3. For example, 2342. 2342. So if you will add 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, what you will get? 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 2 11. So 11 is not coming in 3's table, so it is not divisible by 3. Similarly, if you want to check the number divisible by 4, what you are going to do? See, number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. So whatever number is you are getting the number, in that the last two digits should be divisible by 4. For example, 1240. So 1240, in that last two digit is 40. So 40 is divisible by 4. So it is divisible by 4. Similarly, the number, if you want to check whether the number is divisible by 5 or not, then digit at unit place is either 0 or 5. Now whatever how much big the number is, if at the unit place the number is 0 or 5, means it is divisible by 5. Then 6. For 6 you will be doing the divisibility test of 2 and 3 as well. So you will check that whether that is even number, and also you will check the sum of the digits is divisible by 3 or not. If both the things are working, means it is divisible by 6. Seventh one, if the difference between 2 times the digit at the unit place and the number formed by the remaining digit is either 0 or multiple of 7. So here is a twist. Now how to understand this? So divisibility test of 7, here you have to do the just two steps. Let us start with one easy number. Now 2, 3, 4. This number you have to check whether it is divisible by 7 or no. So you have to take out this last digit outside and double it. So 4 twos are 8. You've taken out this number. Now subtract this number from the remaining number. If you remove 4, what you are getting? 23. So 23 minus 4, sorry, 23 you have taken out. So 23 minus 8, what you will get? You will get 15. Now is 15 divisible by 7? No. right? It is not divisible by 7. So this number 234, it is not divisible by 7. Now what if you are having a bigger number? Let us try that also. 14897. Now this much big number, if you have to check whether it is divisible by 7 or no, then what you are going to do? Take this 7 out. So it becomes 14. Now you subtract it from the remaining digit. So what you are getting is 1473. Now this number is also bigger as well. How you will divide this number? Again it takes time. We want shortcut, right? So again you will take out this 3 and it will become 6. So minus this 6. So you will get 141. Now this you can divide it, right? So 141, if you will divide by 7, what you will get? You will get some remainder. So it is not divisible by 7. So this number is not divisible by 7. Understood? This way you are going to check the divisibility test for 7. Now let us move further. Now after 7 there comes 8. Number formed by the last 3 digit is divisible by 8. So whatever number you are getting by last 3 digit, you will just divide the last 3 digit by 8 and you will get to know that whether that number is divisible or not. So this way you are going to check for 8. Similarly, now comes 9. The sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 9. So this is same as divisibility test of 3. What you were doing, you were adding the digits and you were checking that the digits addition is divisible by 3 or not. Same way you will check for 9. Let us take one example for that as well. Now you are having the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you add the digits. What you are going to get? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. So 10 is divisible by 9? No. So this number is not divisible by 9. Simple. Then the divisibility test of 10. The divisibility test of 10 means the digit at the unit place should be 0. If there is no 0 at unit place, means it is not divisible by 0. Then divisibility test of 11. The sum of the digit at the even places is equal to the sum of the digits at the odd places, or the difference of this sum is divisible by 11. Now for this you need one example. Let me explain you with one example. Okay, so for 11 what you are going to do? First you have to check the even places and the odd places. So this are at the odd place and this are at even place. So add these numbers. So 4 plus 5, here also 5 plus 4. What you are getting? 9. Here also 9. So 9 minus 9 is 0. So yes, it is divisible by 11. Similarly, let us take one more example. Suppose your number is this one. Now what are the even digits? This 2 digits. So 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. What are the odd places? 1, 4 and 7. So 1 plus 4 plus 7. That is 12. So here you have to take out the difference. So 12 minus 8. What you got? 4. So is the 4 number is divisible by 11? No. So this number is not divisible by 11. Clear? So this way you are going to check. You have to check the sum of the digits at the even places and the odd places. Either it should be equal, means either the difference should be 0 or the difference should be divisible by 11. Clear? Now divisibility test of 100. For divisibility test of 100, the digit at unit and tens place should be 0, means at the end there should be 2 zeros, then only it is divisible by 100. It is very simple. Then the divisibility test of 1000 also, if there are 3 zeros at the end of the digit, means it is divisible by 1000. So this way we are going to check the numbers divisibility test. Now in your textbook in exercise 4.1, question number 7, 8 and 9 are given which is of divisibility test. so that you are going to try to solve with the examples which I have explained you, and also you can revise the video if you want. So solve exercise 4.1 question 7, 8 and 9. In the next video we are going to understand prime factorization method, and also exercise 4.1 fully we are going to solve. Bye bye, have a nice day.